boys and girls, back with you to do a little bit more with the Koala story and writing for today. So what I need you to do is get this paper from your April packet. It says Koala narrative and informative and has 2 boxes and lines. Once you find that page, you're going to be ready to follow along with me. Are you ready? Okay, so first I want to tell you some information about a narrative story, the narrative part of Koala and the informative part of Koala. Okay, so let's say that together. Narrative, informative. The narrative part, this one, is the part of the story of Koala where it's just telling you the things that happened in the story. The informative part of Koala is like the nonfiction part, the facts about koalas, and not necessarily Koala but just facts about koalas. All right, so I have some cards that we're going to sort. You're going to help me, and you tell me if it should go on the narrative side, the part that's telling the Koala story, or the informative side, the facts part of koalas. Are you ready? First one. Koalas sleep 18 hours a day. Would that be narrative or informative? Yes, informative, because it's facts about koalas. Koalas sleep 18 hours a day. Informative. Her mother had many babies. Is that facts about koalas or is that a narrative part about Koala Her mother had many babies. Narrative. Great job. Koalas spend most of their time in trees. Is that a fact about koalas or is that telling us part of Koala story? It's a fact. So we're putting that on the informative side. Great job. Joeys, remember Joeys are the babies, ride on their mother's back. Is that a fact or is that a part of the Koala story? It's a fact, so that's on the informative side. A baby koala is called a joey. Definitely a fact. That's going on the informative side. She sat alone in the tree. Does that sound like that's from the Koala story? Yes, so that's going to go on the narrative side. When it got dark, she went home. That's part of the Koala story, so that's a narrative. She, meaning Koala could climb trees quickly. Definitely the narrative side from the Koala story. You did so good with that. I'm so proud of you. Well, now I need you to fill out your sheet. I'm going to give you some ideas and then you can do this even after the video starts. Make your pictures really nice and neat and then your sentences. So it says, some books tell a story and other books inform. Draw and write an example of a narrative sentence and an informative sentence. So the first one is narrative. That's the one from the Koala story. And the next one is informative. That's a fact about koalas. So I think it would be easiest if we picked one of these from our chart. So let's say you really liked a baby koala is called a joey. Is that a narrative or an informative? informative. So that's going to go under the I for informative, and you have to draw your picture. Just draw little baby Joey. And then this is where you write your sentence. A baby koala is called a Joey. So that's what I'm going to write. A baby koala is called a Joey. Period at the end. Now you can use any of these informative ones that you want. That was just the one that I picked. But remember, informative is a fact about koalas. Now let's do our narrative one. I think I'm going to do, she sat alone in the tree. That means that Koala Lou is the she, and she sat alone in the tree. I'm going to draw Koala Lou. And she's sitting alone in a tree. And I'm going to write this sentence. She sat alone in the tree. She sat alone in the tree. Period at the end. Okay, so boys and girls, these are just some ideas. You can do the same thing, or you can do your own creative ideas. Just remember that the narrative one is a sentence about something from the Koala Lou story, and the informative one is something about koalas, like a fact about koalas, like a fun fact. I can't wait to see yours. Take a picture of it and post it on Seesaw. I'm so excited to see what you drew and wrote.